All right, so here he is, one of a handful of two-division champions in UFC history. This might be the most handsome guy on the roster, Daniel Cormier, back to the proving ground here tonight.
And he's got the body of a goddess. Look at this guy as he walks to the octagon. Phenomenal wrestler, Olympian, a page of accolades that are unmatched by anyone in the UFC. Two-division champion, phenomenal striker, just the best wrestler the UFC's ever seen. And look at that hairline. Has this guy been visiting the bronze barber? Because it seems to be growing in reverse.
You got the best skin fade in the business. Actually, his parents wanted to name him Adonis Cormier. They felt like DC sounded better than AC. But joking aside, this is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. You are that. Your future's in the Hall of Fame, but you got a big one in front of you here tonight.
It'll be a big fight, but I expect Daniel Cormier to get his hands on it.
Folks, here he is with much fanfare, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion. Big challenge in front of him tonight, but this man looks like an individual who could reign for some time.
Well, he reigned atop what was the UFC's glamour division. You go from Tito Ortiz to Chuck Liddell to Randy Couture, John Jones, Mauricio Shogun, who has so many great champions that have held this title, that there is a lot of credibility that comes with it. This man loves that he is the 205-pound champion and knows how difficult it is to reign for a long time in such a tough division.
A lot of budding contenders coming his way. We'll see how he handles this particular challenge here tonight. John Jones, one of the greatest of all time, has stepped inside the octagon once again. Johnny Bones is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, John Bones Jones!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. The buzz in this arena is absolutely deafening, and we would expect nothing less. This is the consensus greatest rivalry in mixed martial arts history. John Jones, Daniel Cormier, back in the octagon together again.
Because it was real, John. It's real. It's a rivalry between two guys that just don't like each other. They pretend, but it doesn't work. There's one area where one guy is just better, and that's in the looks department. Daniel Cormier is that guy. But when you talk about these two, you're talking about two of the best light heavyweights of all time. They always bring the fans in this absolute war. I expect that this one will live up to what the rivalry has become in the lore of mixed martial arts.
Yeah, you both have great smiles. I would argue you are the slightly more handsome man.
That's my guy. Oh, he's got two spots.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by DC. Back mount now. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Cormier.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. It's the elbow there. the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cormier. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
This is a terrible position.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Big ground and pound.
Side control, side control.
Cormier's back in full mount. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. This works.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Just gotta be careful here. Great defense by this fighter. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Cormier.
Nice. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now. He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not staying still underneath his opponent is allowing him to not get hit with anything too damaging.
Jones is in half guard now. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Good work from the top here by Cormier. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Cormier's back in full mount. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
This is where he wants to be.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, side control now. 20 seconds left.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cormier. Takes his back now. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, you're cut. No big deal. Just a little scratch. Don't mind the blood. We do need you to protect yourself so the ref doesn't try and stop this fight.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, 5 minutes in the can. Here we go now with the start of round two. Jon Jones and that man, Daniel Cormier. Nice shot inside by the champion.
Did a great job setting up that high kick.
Straight right is there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Nice job staying busy here in the clinch. Cormier going for the takedown here, but he misses. Single leg takedown attempt here, and Did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Jones. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Jones. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC.
In the half guard.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Three minutes to go in round two. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by DC. Good, solid strike on the ground. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Oh. Using a lot of good movement.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, he's got his back. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Cormier. Well, he's on his back now, going for the rear naked choke. We'll see if he can get under the chin. Oh, that rear naked choke is tough. Oh, wow, he got out and mounted it.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Minute and a half to go, round two. Modern fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Cormier's right back to the full mount here. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Good work from the top here by Cormier. Oh, lands an elbow. Didn't open him up, but very well could have. 20 seconds to go, round two.
Let's work. Understand you up. You need to work.
Jones's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, He can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Nice jab there by Cormier. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume too.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combination.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike. Beautiful
Punch lands there from inside the guard. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Constantly a moving target. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Work, come on, I'll stand you up, it's work.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Nice positional control here. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on it.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Big elbow there lands. The ground strike's starting to pile up.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
All right, take your time, relax, breathe, relax.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on. That was nice.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Cormier ground and pound from half guard. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss the top position.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
You're not going to let him.
Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter this?
Oh, my goodness. He's hurt. Oh, nice jab. Oh, that's big.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, that is gonna do it. That's gotta be it.
Oh!
Daniel Cormier has done it!
Wow.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 52 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel DC Cormier.
All right, Daniel Cormier, your winner by submission. This man has always had great offensive jiu-jitsu, and his opponent paid the ultimate price tonight.
A lot of times it comes down to the pressure of Cormier. Him taking his opponent down over and over until the opportunity presents.